broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey everyone, welcome back to AFTERBUZZ TV's Young and Hungry After Show! Woo! We're so excited to be back. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe on YouTube and SoundCloud and rate us 5 stars on iTunes because you know you want to. I'm one of your hosts, Carli Garsow, and you can follow me on Twitter at Carli_Garsow. And joining me is... Hi everyone, I'm Britta Garsow. You can follow me on Twitter at Britta_Garsow.
Hey guys, I'm Michelle Phi, and you can follow me on Twitter at _Michelle Phi.
Yay!
We're back!
We're so excited. We're missing Heather. So sad. But I know she wants to be here.
She's doing well, if you guys were wondering.
I'm sure you were. Heather's going to rate us 5 stars.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the episode?
I loved it. I thought it came back with a bang. Not a literal one.
Right,
Which kind of could have been the case.
Could have.
But it wasn't.
Yeah. I thought it was really good, too. I wasn't expecting... I mean, I guess like we were talking about earlier, how she would like get her job back that way.
Yeah.
we didn't
So
know.
the episode title is Young and How Gabi Got Her Job Back. So we clearly know before we watch it that she's getting her job back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't think it was going to go down exactly how it did either.
Yeah.
Let's start with Cal, I guess, because he appears right at the beginning. We also, the 3 of us host the AFTERBUZZ New Girl After Show. New Girl, yeah. And this emoji, we always do it. But he's on New Girl. He was on New Girl. He played Cece's fiance. So if you guys are New Girl fans, it was kind of cool to see crossover.
Yeah.
In the
We
2
were
shows.
like, where is he
Yeah,
from?
we were like, he's so cute.
Yeah.
And he looks really familiar.
Yeah, so familiar. Even though he hasn't been on New Girl in like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But we remembered him. We don't know his real name, but he's Cal on the show.
Yes.
So that's him. And he comes in and he's making some sort of... was it a merger or a business deal?
He was going
with
to
Josh?
purchase Josh's business
So it
from
was like a
him.
merger.
No, he was going to purchase it.
Like a
Oh,
business
yeah, I
deal.
guess.
yeah,
okay,
so
so
Josh
business
wouldn't
deal.
have owned the company. No.
Okay, which, weird, because you wouldn't think Josh would sell his company.
I know. Like, this is what I was thinking. Like, okay, so Josh was acting like it was such a great business decision, but I'm like, I feel like you sell your company later in life when you don't really need it and, like, you're kind of overworking. And Josh
Yeah.
is so young that, I mean, I guess he could start, like, a brand new company, but I just feel like he kind of should ride out what he's doing right now. And I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he doing this?
Well, I was thinking the same thing too, like how he could start his own company.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you have such a popular business and you don't know where it's going to go in the future, like you should just, I mean, that's probably what he was thinking too, is that he should sell it before like it loses value.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
And $500 million is a lot of money, you
I
guys.
was just going to say,
I
I
know.
think he was really focused on the money. $500 million is a lot of money. I mean, he could live off that the rest of his
Yeah,
life.
but is that, like, a real 500 or, like, taxed 500?
I don't know how this works.
I guess either
None of us
way.
are business makers.
Any
here,
millionaires
Britta.
out there want to chime in?
I guess either way, you could probably live off even half of that forever.
Yeah, for sure.
And invest the other.
Yeah.
But Cal was actually really pleasant. I liked his character.
I did
He was
too.
brief. I don't think he's going to be back, but
See, I do.
You do?
I do.
I mean, they
Okay,
live
yeah.
across the hall from each other.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Which coincidence? Like,
Right.
yeah, your business partner lives
Yeah.
across the hall from you. Like, what is this, college? But, but I really liked him, and I liked how when we came into the scene, everything was really different because you know, you don't expect it to be the same when Gabi leaves, but it could have stayed the same. Like, everyone could have been in the same place. But I liked how they introduced, what was it? Adriana and Cal. And then you just kind of see Gabi as kind of the outside. Did you guys feel that way? Like, she
Yeah.
came in kind of being an outsider.
Yeah.
That was it was an interesting take
It
on
was
the whole
really
show.
strange. I also felt like I would have liked to see more of Adriana. Like, I guess maybe we won't be seeing her anymore, so that's why they didn't really, like, play up on her character.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of wanted to see, like, her actually make a meal and, like, how she interacts with Josh. Because we didn't even see them talk at
Yeah.
all. And I thought that was weird.
We didn't see her talk at all. She had one line.
Yeah. She did, you're right. She
Yeah,
did.
I was thinking that too.
Like, so I felt like you said, we did kind of see Gabi as an outsider, but I feel like if that's the, like, thing they were going for, they kind of should have made Adriana be more of an insider.
Yeah, except it was apparent that Elliot didn't like her either.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so Cal's there, and they're in this business deal. Did you guys see the whole Gabi cooking for him thing coming when she came in the door?
No.
I thought he was going to ask her on a date. I didn't think that he would ask her to
See, I
work
thought
for
she
him.
was just going to ask for her job back
Yeah.
right then and there.
No, yeah, originally, I mean, that's how I thought the episode was going to go down.
Yeah.
But when he met her, I just felt like it was some... You know how, like, I feel like his character would be the type of man to just, like, go for what he wants.
Like,
so I
be
feel
blunt
like,
about it.
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
feel like if he met Gabi, thought she was pretty, he would have, like, asked her out for a drink later. So as soon as they met, that's what I thought was going to happen. And then, like, Josh was going to get jealous. But, I mean, that's not what happened, so...
Yeah. So he hires Gabi, and similar to how the show started, like a trial dinner kind of thing with Josh. So love that. Whoever came up with that, that's a great plot line.
Yeah, but it was so awkward.
It was so awkward because the dinner barely happened. They didn't even eat.
No.
We didn't even see what she made.
We had oysters.
Besides that.
Yeah. So the dinner was awkward, but they also kind of got Josh starting to express his feelings, which I felt like was super important. And I think that's the only reason that Gabi didn't just walk in the door and ask for her job back was because she wanted to know what Josh was feeling and where they stood, which is really smart of Gabi. I feel like she's
It
grown
is.
up a lot as a character.
I think so too, but for her to bring it up at their dinner,
That
like their
was
business, that was like
unprofessional.
unprofessional, and it was also really annoying.
It
It's
was.
like he didn't want to talk about it because he's there for another reason, and she just kept pushing it.
Yeah,
and
but would you do it? Because I think I would.
I'm really
Maybe.
pushy. I'm really pushy, so I would do it. But
No.
Oh no, I don't. I think I'd just probably like forget about it. I don't know.
Yeah, talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's awkward. Because what if you guys do get into like some deep feelings, and then there's like this outsider,
Yeah.
like,
In his
listening,
house,
right,
in
in
his
his own house, and I don't know. I just felt like that would
No,
have been super weird.
That is true. And I think the reason Josh was like, I don't want to talk about it is because he had a lot more invested. Like, Gabi didn't even...
She didn't really care,
She didn't
yeah.
care if
Yeah.
she lost that job, but Josh cared if he lost that business deal.
Right.
So it didn't go so well
No.
at all.
I mean, he just got nervous and basically left.
Yeah, and I think that made Gabi feel worse about the whole situation.
Yeah.
She's been wanting to talk, and then...
Right.
And then he just bolts, and like you can tell he's visibly upset.
Well, this is what I think. I think that obviously Gabi was in the wrong, like leaving Josh at the engagement party, like waiting for her. But I think that like she came back, had that opportunity to apologize, and like that's all she wanted to do because she wanted to like move on with her life and like reestablish herself. And I kind of get where she's coming from. Like, if all you want to do is talk to someone and like start over, it's so hard to like resist that and kind of pretend like everything's okay.
Yeah.
So I get like why she was so pushy about it, and I think she knew that Josh also wanted to talk about it, even if he says he didn't. So I kind of think that it was something. As much as like Gabi is like kind of immature and like not really good with life situations, I felt like she was doing the right thing and like had the right intentions by like wanting to talk so badly and like having like a feelings talk, because I think she really thought that Josh would feel better about it and just wanted him to like get everything off his chest. So
Right.
I don't know. I think like she handled the situation well. I was actually disappointed in Josh when he blamed her for not getting the deal.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That was his fault.
Yeah, because he sent a drone into Cal's apartment.
I know, I was going to talk about that. So the dinner didn't go well, but then Josh thinks that Cal likes Gabi. And Michelle, you were right. You said you thought he was talking about Adriana, and he was, which
Yeah.
weird pairing, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
They seem happy.
They do seem happy together.
Yeah. But he sends a drone, and a massive drone, by the way.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's an industrial-sized drone, like a transformer. But so he sends it into spy on Gabi, and it goes horribly wrong, and the drone ends up in the apartment. What would you guys do in that situation?
I would have done what Josh did. I would have went and got Gabi knowing she had a key.
But, like, what if you didn't know someone
I
that
probably
had
would
a
have
key?
just left my apartment and not come back for a really long time. Because, like, how else? Like, what do? Do you just go up to the door and, like, my drone flew into your apartment and I can't get it out?
Yeah, I mean, I
but
probably
you could blame it on someone else.
Technology, you could have been like, it just went awry.
He could have been like,
That's
Yolanda,
so scary, though. you guys.
Yolanda and Elliot were playing with it, and it, like, ended up in your apartment. Right?
I would make up some weird, believable story.
So what she's saying is that wasn't believable, Carli, that Yolanda and Elliot wouldn't play with it.
Yeah, you're not saying that's believable.
Well, no, yeah. I think it's like a weird, that's what I'm saying, like a weird, believable story. Like, it's a weird story, but it's also possible.
Yeah.
True.
So I think there's always something you can make up to get yourself out of such an awkward situation.
Yeah.
I guess
Or just being honest. Just being upfront and honest. He was clearly losing the deal either way. Just go to the door, knock on it, and be like, hey,
True.
my drone's here.
It was an accident, so please give it back.
Exactly. And, like, I think it was weirder that they were together at the door. Like,
Yeah.
and Gabi didn't know what a drone was. She grabbed the Zumba. the Roomba.
The Roomba.
The Roomba, not Zumba.
that was so Also, like, I didn't even know those things still existed.
I only
you knew, though.
I knew because I'm like currently watching Parks and Rec right now, and
So good.
yeah, and Tom has a Roomba.
yeah,
so when
yeah.
she picked it up, I was like, that's not a drone. And he said it was by the door, but she picked it up by the chair.
Yeah.
So
But that looks like a really big Roomba, though, right?
yeah, they have like big ones and small ones.
Oh.
It was
It was probably
so
the funniest
funny.
part of the episode. Such a Gabi move. I
It is
love
such
it.
a Gabi move. You're
I
right.
love
Classic Gabi.
And the classic Josh when they get caught and he like blames it on
Yeah.
robots taking over.
I would have been really scared, actually. Like, if someone had told me that, I would have been like, oh, God, get this thing out of my apartment.
I know. But see, did you think it was weird that Cal wasn't like, okay, just leave? Because he like had Adriana there. Like, why did he like make such a fuss?
I thought it was weird too.
I thought that was odd.
He was just gonna be like, take your drone back, like the deal
And
is
we'll
off,
talk about it.
Or like, yeah, but just kind of get them out of there. I thought
Yeah.
it was weird how he like, she walked in, he like took the drone with him, like to go almost like scold them.
Yeah.
This is weird. Like, if someone obviously was spying on you, like just call it a day and just be over with it. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like he was literally scolding them like they were his children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. That was really weird.
Mhm. But yeah, and then Josh ends up being really upset that the deal didn't work out. But I think it came through that he was upset because he had spent all this time when Gabi was gone putting himself into work, and this was
Yeah.
kind of like his goal and his achievement from that, and then it didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
he
it-
probably felt like he wasted a lot of time.
But it proved to him that he's capable of doing like bigger things than he had been doing.
Yeah.
So I think that overall, like they were talking about during their feelings talk, like they both did things for themselves when they weren't together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How proud are we of Josh for not sleeping with someone?
I know, right?
Yeah.
So proud.
True.
Like pat on the back.
Character development.
Yes.
But can we like talk about the feelings talk really quickly?
Yeah,
Because
I want to talk about it.
I thought when the first half of the season ended, I thought they ended on bad terms. Did they not? Because
No, they did.
right, but like
Yeah.
she kind of just came back into his life and he was like willing to let that happen. You know what I mean?
I think he was like pretending like he was okay with it and like everything was all right because he didn't want to get into it and like yell. I think that he was just gonna try to like brush it off. Like
Yeah.
I guess like I don't want to say like a normal typical guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, no guy really is like, can we have a feelings talk?
Right,
Like,
right.
Well, I think he made it. Well, when they were having their talk, he was saying that like at first he was a mess, which was really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how long has it been? Like they didn't say.
Do you think
huh?
she would, I mean, and they didn't say, but I mean, do you think Gabi would last in Switzerland longer than like a month?
No, remember we predicted that. We said she was gonna come back early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
But wasn't it for a year or something?
Yeah,
crazy?
so it was supposed to be for a year.
So I'm thinking it's been like 3 months.
even if it was just a month, like that's a long time regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel, well, regardless, I feel like at first he was really upset and then he kind of came to terms with it, but it still has feelings for her. And I think that's how he was able to kind of be civil to her. But you could tell he was still upset.
Yeah, like he obviously had to get it off his chest. Like if you're so like broken up about something that someone else did to you, like you have to talk about it or you're never going to feel better about it.
Yeah. Also, do you guys think he was hypocritical though? Because he really got her that apprenticeship. And he was so mad she left.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think he was mad that she took the apprenticeship. It's how she went about it. That she didn't say goodbye. Like she just left him at the party waiting for her. That's what he was mad about, I think.
I think he said he was mad that they were starting out and she left.
Yeah. I think it's the way she left, though.
No, I think it's that she left.
I think, yeah, you're right. I think it is that she left because, I don't know, I mean, like, she kind of just, like, walked out abruptly. Like, she didn't, because she was so mad at him and Cooper.
Yeah.
That she didn't want to see them, and she never said goodbye.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't end well, and Josh was really excited to finally, like, be in love with someone and, like, start a new chapter.
Yeah.
And the fact that she just left, I mean, that would hurt anyone.
Yeah.
Right.
It was sad to watch, but I'm really happy that they're, quotation, friends again.
Oh, God.
Because we all know they're going to end up together.
I loved, like, the interaction at the end of their talk when they're like, yeah, we're glad we're friends. And Gabi was being, like, her normal, like, ditzy, funny self.
Yeah.
And then, like, the whole situation where she's like, I have to get up early to like go job search, and then he's like, oh, like, no, I don't want to ask this, and it was just so cute.
Yeah,
it was
cute. Really
cute.
cute.
It was
Interaction.
cute. Because hasn't he said before to her that there's no way, like, he won't ever be there for her, like, in his life? Didn't he say something like,
Probably.
similar to that?
Probably.
So I feel like, but, like, that's how Josh is. Like, he'd rather have her as a friend than just not in his life.
Are you sure? Because that's not what happened in the first half of the season. Because he clearly was in love with her and, like, he wanted to be with her.
That's true.
You know?
But they were friends, right?
They were, but it didn't, like, I felt like at points it didn't seem like he wanted to be friends with her if he couldn't have her in, like, a romantic way.
I get what you're saying.
That is true.
I also think that, like, she causes so much chaos in his life, and I think he secretly likes it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, the same feeling he gets with his drone. Like, what's going to happen next?
Totally. The Gabi drone.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about predictions?
Yes.
Yes.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
Oh my gosh. We're predicting the rest of the season. There's so much that's probably going to happen.
10 more or 9 more
Michelle,
episodes.
you start.
Oh my god, I feel like I always start in, like, every after show I'm in. Oh, this one's so hard to predict, though. Because I honestly don't know what is going to happen next.
But aren't we good at predicting the show?
We are pretty good at
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Well, obviously Elliot is mad that Gabi is back, so there's that. I don't know. I mean, this is, like, really far in advance, but I think at the end of the season, Josh and Gabi will probably get together.
We also have to mention it was renewed for
news
season
and
Oh
gossip.
yeah, that's right. Oh, maybe we could do that after.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's going to happen, and I don't think Josh is going to date anyone for the rest of the season.
That's a good one. I hope that happens.
That's a really good prediction.
I'm going to predict that that we do see him again, just because why would they make a whole set for his apartment for one episode?
That's true.
I feel like that's very wasteful. And
I love
like,
that you're being so practical about this.
What do they do with all the food that's on the set? They don't eat all of it.
yeah,
Wasteful.
food is the same thing as furniture. I'm sorry. But I also think his character is kind of like so different that it would be fun to have him on the season. Like, not like he's Josh's like nemesis, but obviously they're in the same business. They're around the same age. They live in the same building. Like, I think that having another male character like Josh, like we've seen Cooper and Elliot, but they're so different from Josh. Having someone else like Josh will kind of be fun. So I really hope he sticks around. As far as Josh and Gabi go, I do think they'll get together at the end of season 2. Probably like the very end though. And then I really hope that Sophia gets a boyfriend. Is she still dating that guy, or we don't know?
Well, did you guys watch the preview for this season? Because she definitely has a boyfriend.
Is it not Sandwich Guy?
Yes,
They didn't say who it was, but what's his name comes to their door, and Gabby's like, she has a boyfriend, I don't. So she has a boyfriend. We just don't know if it's Sandwich Guy.
Well, maybe it's Sandwich Guy. Well, either way, if it's Sandwich Guy or someone else, I just want her to be in a relationship.
Yeah. So I'm excited for like Elliot's wedding planning.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, where was his fiance this episode? I love him.
I know.
What's his
so
name?
I
great.
don't remember his name.
Oh.
I want to say Carl, but I don't think it's
definitely
Carl.
not Carl. John Joe.
It's like a real normal name.
Yeah, it's definitely normal.
We'll look it up after.
Darn it, this is boring me. But they're really cute. And I think we said this last season that Josh and Gabby might get together at their wedding. Didn't we say that? Or are we just obsessed with weddings on New Girl? Which one is it?
I don't know. There's so many weddings.
I know. So much going on.
But I think that could happen because weddings are a perfect season finale. So I think that would be a great season finale. And then Josh and Gabby getting together. And I think, well, yeah, we can say it now that it was renewed for season 3. We're so excited! Yay!
We're so excited. But also,
So, if we all are right, then if they get together at the end of season 2, I think that would set up season 3 really well.
I do too. But what if they try to push it off into season 3 because now they know they can?
Oh, you're right.
Oh man, but they already filmed these.
Well, they have 10 weeks. I'm sure they could figure out something.
That's true. Oh, and then Yolanda. Do we have any predictions about Yolanda?
Just that she doesn't get back with that
Coleman.
Yeah.
Coleman.
Yeah, I don't think
She
she's
won't.
gonna. I don't think she's gonna date either. I think you're right about Josh too. It'll just be
Yeah.
Elliot with his fiance.
There was like too many love interests or the first half of the season.
There
so
was.
I'm over that.
Yeah.
I think it'll be mellow, and then there's a Christmas episode the rest of the season. I think it's the last episode.
Really?
Maybe not.
Excited for Christmas.
But yeah, so exciting! There's a Christmas episode because who doesn't love those?
They're the
Right.
best.
Do you guys have any other predictions or things you want to share about the episode?
I think that's it. I'm really excited for this season.
Me too.
Oh, me too. So excited, so happy if you guys tuned in with us because we love the show. We're so happy we're back. Michelle, tell them where they can find you on social media.
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at _Michelle Phi.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Britta_Garsow.
And you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Carli_Garsow. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.